Okay. Hello, it is Papa Alvern, and I am here to talk about my, relationship with Satanism. I am an actual atheistic and theistic Satanist. So if you can actually grasp that understanding to be able to go in and out of communication, knowing that Satan is not real, but allowing his energy to step in, uh, it is very, very rewarding. He stands for individuality. What I've learned is how to stand up for myself when I have this energy to speak up for myself. One of the biggest things when I started to think and try to comprehend who Satan was, to believe in him as a theist when I was leaving Christianity, I did get vindictive and angry with my ex, and a lot of hate came up. And this is a huge problem, and that is why I started to work with Yeshua after my channeling. He was with me in my body and my brain to help deprogram me from what was attacking me. And it was due to channeling. And that was really, really terrifying. I could have actually ended up in an insane asylum. And I know I look weird, but I decided to do the, Dumbledore hat with my bandana. Either way, I'm just a normal person, just like anybody. I'm not doing black magic on anybody. A lot of misconceptions with Christians. I know you guys ask a lot about, like, if Satanists are psychic and know how to get into your mind or read your mind and stuff. There is a problem because Christians are theists. So this is why I'm trying to spread spiritual atheism. Yeshua HaMashiach was a spiritual atheist. He mastered himself. He was a healer. He did not do magic. I'm sure he knew about the astral realm, but anybody could do magic. Pagans walk up to an altar and do incense offerings to their gods and then lay in their bed, communicate with their God, and their God will actually astral project them out of their bed to go talk, to take them on a freaking adventure. And they're not hostile unless you actually pick a fight with them. Satan, when I meditated in my sleep, this is how my first communication with him without offering. This is amazing. When I was channeling, I was laying next to my ex in our bed, and I said, Satan, I gave you my mind, heart, body, and soul. And I sincerely wanted to meet him. So when I started to talk to him, he wouldn't let me see him, like channeling visually before I fell asleep. He showed me Lilith, and she was actually completely naked, and she was moving her tongue like this, just dancing. And it was beautiful. It was like she was in the moonlight, and he was flaunting her. Just, that was his dark form of himself is actually a female. Well, anyways, he astral projected me out of my body when I was asleep and had me fight people and this an actual reptilian possessed person. And I started cussing and swearing at him. He wanted me to verbally fight to get this thing out of my way so I could go meet him. And he was outside. And it was nighttime in my dream. So I started to walk. I was outside my body. He was in my front yard. And this is how this works. Satan is not in hell. He is a god. He is in the astral realm. If you believe in him in a theistic way, then you have the Catholic nasties. Though they are shape-shifting reptilians that brainwash human beings to hate themselves, stay on their knees, face suicidal thoughts, sadness, and it's not your fault, Christians. You have been lied to. You are worthy of love. There is nothing stronger than you. Believe in yourself. You are powerful. You are not a sheep. You are not a slave. You do not owe anything to anything that you cannot see. Because even Satan tells people, and people who work in Satanism have atheistic Satanism. Why? When they talk to his energy, they are taught science. I gave Lucifer a plate of meat one time, and he actually started to talk to me about science, and I started to wig out a little bit because it was just consuming me, and so I kind of like walked away from him. It was just too much because I had to take care of my kids. But it is the most rewarding thing. He's not going to take your soul. He's not going to eat your face off. You have to look into the religion, even though it's dark. In the end, he will embrace you when you come to meet him in the astral realm. And that is one thing that I really regret not doing. And his spirit stays with you when he embraces you. So theistic, and that's all theistic, to believe that he's real. This can be shut off by knowing, and this is what Yeshua taught me, by knowing that something is not real. You have the control, like a TV, a remote control, a channel that you can turn off and on, and you want to keep it off, like a light switch. You can command all entities and energies to leave your mind. Unwanted energies and entities, you command them to leave your mind in the name of Yeshua. You can imagine like your mind is a room and there's a door, and you cast them all out. And then you shut that door and seal it shut in the name of Yeshua. But you have to understand, it is not the Christian God. And he will clear your mind. That is the first step to my path of where I walk. And it's amazing. Either way, I did want to say that Beelzebub is not Satan. This is a Christian lie. He is not a big black bull demon that's out to steal your souls. Satan is Satan. Satan is the horn god. His wife's name is Esther, and she was given the moon. So you have paganism. We have all the elements inside of us. You have wind, water, fire, earth, and your soul. You're made of love. You're not stupid. So the fifth element is actually you, your love, yourself. Don't waste your energy. Another thing is that another subject on Yeshua. I'm sorry. It's a huge thing that a lot of people are going to be very mad about. But he was a real human being. Have a great day.